Hello everyone, my friends. Today, we will take a look at how to use the Metamask wallet. What are the features of Metamask from A to Z? And how can we use it practically? We will look at these. Let's get started with our video. Friends, what is Metamask? Metamask is a software cryptocurrency wallet. We can store our cryptocurrencies here, and we can connect to decentralized exchanges using Metamask. Right now, it's one of the most popular software wallets being used. It can also be used on Android and iOS, and there are extensions for Chrome and Mozilla. What will we look at from A to Z today? How do we download Metamask? How do we set it up? We will look at creating an account, keywords. How do we add funds to Metamask from centralized exchanges? We will look at this. How do we send money from centralized exchanges? How do we withdraw money? We will look at these. And how do we add a token to Metamask from a contract address? We will look at these. First, when we go to Metamask.io, there is a download option in the upper right corner. We click on this. Look, it says Chrome, iOS, and Android. If you had entered from something like Firefox, it would have shown Firefox here too. I said install Metamask for Chrome. So I'm saying to set up Metamask. More than 10 million users have used it. I added Metamask to their Chrome. I said to add Chrome, and I allowed it to add the extension. Once this download is complete, it will be installed directly, and right now my Metamask is open. I'm saying get started. If we already have a Metamask wallet, we can click on Import Wallet here. We're going to open it for the first time today. We call it Create a Wallet. Create a wallet. I click that I accept the terms. I will use this password when logging into Metamask. Password. I set a random password. There's a short video explaining how we can keep our Metamask wallet secure. After this point, friends, this is the most important part. Now, normally, friends, there are 12 words here. Someone who sees these 12 words will be the one I will set up shortly. You can access the wallet in every way. You need to write down your 12 words and keep them in a safe place. You can use this to access the wallet in the future. These 12 words. You can think of it as the access key to your wallet. Let's translate this into Turkish. Look, it's already warning here. Write this sentence down on a piece of paper and keep it in a safe place. If you want more security, it says to write this down on multiple pieces of paper and keep each one in 2 to 3 different places. I'm saying next. By entering these words here in order, I will have confirmed my wallet. Yes, my wallet is set up, friends. I'm emphasizing this again. You will lose those 12 words. Ifs. You won't be able to access your wallet again, guys. Those 12 words are critical. We hear about a lot of people, for example. The guy had a significant amount of money in his wallet 3 years ago, but he forgot his keywords. Is there any way to access it? No, there is no way. That's why you need to keep those 12 words in a safe place. No one else should see it but you. My wallet is set up, guys. To make it more practical now, I will check from here. If you don't see it here, you can click on this extension tool and then click on this pin, and Metamask will come here. Here is my wallet address now. When I click here, I will have copied my wallet address. On the main Ethereum network, we can set up different networks for this, guys. Right now, we will take a look at this. For example, we will set up the Binance Smart Chain network. We can do this in 2 ways. If we try to connect to a decentralized exchange on a Binance Smart Chain network, we will automatically be connected to the Binance Smart Chain. It will suggest setting up with the network for my Metamask wallet. I can set it up directly from there. I can also set it up manually. I will show you how to set up the Binance Smart Chain network manually. I will also show you how to set up the Avalanche network automatically. When I type Binance Smart Chain Metamask into Google, the top result says connect Metamask to Binance Smart Chain. Binance's own site. I'm clicking on this. Here is we have our mainnet network information. I will set it up with this. I'm clicking. To set it up, I first clicked on Expand Viva, because I can set it up more easily here. Then I come down I clicked on custom RPC. Here are the configuration details. I will get the information from Binance.com on Academy. It says Network A Smart Chain A, but we mostly use it as Binance Smart Chain, BSC. I've come to the RPC URL. I'm copying everything from here. I went down a bit. Chain ID 56. The symbol is BNB. And also, there's a block. Explore URL. BSC but scan. I pasted this and clicked save. Look, the Binance Smart Chain has been set up. Now let's set up the Avalanche T-chain as well. Let's show this not manually but automatically. I'm typing Pangolin Exchange into Google. I opened Pangolin Exchange. I said launch app. I clicked on the one that connects to a wallet, and I'm clicking on Metamask. Then by clicking next, I'm allowing this site, this decentralized exchange, to connect to my wallet. The important thing to pay attention to here is not to connect your Metamask wallet to pages, sites, or decentralized exchanges that you are not familiar with. Look, it's giving a wrong network warning. I'm saying to switch to the Avalanche chain. This site is saying it wants to add a new network for you. Look, it's now showing the information we entered manually earlier, this time automatically. I approved it and clicked on Switch Network. Look, it has now been set up on the Avalanche C-chain. I have 3 networks: Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche Chain, and Mainnet Ethereum. The network has been set up. Let me repeat the warning I just mentioned. Scammers use a method like this. They send the tokens from scanned projects to your wallet addresses. Then these tokens, in a certain exchange, you receive notifications saying you can trade in that central exchange from one place. And when you connect to that exchange, they drain all the money from your wallet. Be careful about this. Don't connect to sites you don't know. For example, we just connected to Pangolin. If you want to disconnect from Pangolin, you go to the connected sites in your wallet. Look, Pangolin has appeared here. If you press delete on the right, you'll disconnect. Now I've switched back to Mainnet Ethereum. And right now, I'm going to check how to send money to my wallet. Here is my address. The moment I click on this, I copy the address. This address is the same for all of them. Friends, the same address is within the main, in Ethereum network, Avalanche, and Binance Smart Chain network. This is exactly the same as the address I copied. I've come to Binance. I'm clicking on withdraw in the deposit and withdrawal section. Since this is basically an Ethereum wallet, I'll first show you how to deposit Ethereum. I've come to Ethereum on Binance and I'm clicking on withdraw. It says to paste the address here. I've pasted the address. It says to select A. This is very critical, guys. Since I've selected Ethereum A right now, I need to select Ethereum A here as well. And I clicked. Look, I'm coming here. Mainnet Ethereum A. What is this? Ethereum A, meaning ERC20A. How much do you want to send? For example, you want to send 0.5. When I press withdraw Binance, here, I will have sent the money to my account. As I said here, the things you need to pay attention to are to make sure the network is correct. Make sure that Ethereum is correct. Now, let's take a look at sending BNB, for example. This was an Ethereum transfer. I came back from here. First of all, if I want to send BNB here, I will be sending it on the Binance Smart Chain network. Guys, Metamask has this feature. For example, while I'm making transactions on the mainnet Ethereum network and connecting to exchanges, it deducts a gas fee from me. So the transaction fee is deducted as Ethereum on the mainnet Ethereum network. It deducts it as BNB on the Binance Smart Chain. It deducts it as AVAX on Avalanche. I switched back to the Binance Smart Chain mainnet, and right now I'm going to send a BNB here. I just copied my address. It's exactly the same as the previous one, guys. I came here. I wrote BNB. I'm clicking on Check Me. I entered the address here. I'm just actually going to send 0.55. I click to withdraw. Here, it's asking a question. We will send it. The address is -smart. I didn't say to support Binance. Yes, I just set it up myself. It's completed. I clicked. Soon the money will be transferred to my account, guys. It will be in my Metamask wallet. Guys, the money has arrived in my Metamask wallet. 0.5 BNB. And the complete opposite. Let's see how to make a transaction. My money in Metamask. This time, let me send it to a centralized exchange. Let me send it to Binance. I came here, I wrote BNB. This time, I'm clicking on deposit. Look, to select the coin, it says, select A. What do I need to select in A? I need to select Binance Smart Chain. I need to select BIP20 because to Metamask. I'm currently on Binance Smart Chain, and this BIP20 protocol is also being used. And here I will send BNB. I copied the address. I come here, I clicked on BNB. I said send. I pasted the address here. How much do you want to send? It says, for example, let's send 0.1. I'm clicking on the next one. He wrote the estimated gas fee here. I clicked on confirm. Especially when using Ethereum, the gas fees are very high. Gas fees are coming up. Guys, you can lower these gas fees by choosing suitable times. The gas fees are lower on Binance Smart Chain and Avalanche. Now guys, to Metamask. I set it up. We added various networks. We looked at sending and withdrawing money from an exchange. Generally, what do we use Metamask for? What can we use a software wallet for? We use it to store our crypto money, our crypto assets, or we use it to connect to decentralized exchanges. I won't explain this in detail in this video, but there is a video where I explain how to use PancakeSwap in great detail. I'm leaving the link to the mobile cards and the link below the video. How can Metamask be used on PancakeSwap, a decentralized exchange? You can take a detailed look. Today, the last thing I'm going to explain is this, guys. For example, what is the currency of PancakeSwap? It's cake, but my cake token isn't showing up here. Even if I had sent cake from Binance to here, it wouldn't show up here because I need to add this manually. I came to CoinMarketCap for this. For example, I typed cake here and clicked. Look, this is where the contract address is. I copied this. I went down. Don't you see the token I have? There's an option to add. I'm clicking on import tokens. I pasted the contract address. Look, the symbol came up automatically. I said to add the token. I said to import tokens. And here is the key now. Who showed up? I could have done this too. For example, let's write a token. Write bake again. If I click on this, it will automatically add the token again. To Metamask, this is its automatic version. If we want to delete any token from this list, we click on it. In the top right corner, we say hide bake. This won't kill the bakes in our wallets. It will only remove the bake label from the list of tokens. Friends, to Metamask, I explained many things you can use regarding it. I explained the details of the features. As I said, we reduce our risk by spreading our investments across different platforms. I mean, I wouldn't keep all my assets in Metamask, for example, a center of my entire existence. I wouldn't keep it on an exchange. I divide these up, friends. I split it across a few centralized exchanges and a few wallets. I reduce my risk. This way, if something happens to one of them, the others can continue to operate. I hope my Metamask series has been clear. This is my Twitter account. Here I share what I've bought and sold. You can follow me from here. This is our Telegram channel. Especially if you're new to the crypto community, you can come here and join quality discussions. Guys, this is my YouTube channel. I'm trying to create nice content for you. You can support me by liking the video, leaving a comment, and most importantly, subscribing to the channel. I hope to see you in another video. Goodbye.